Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we close out the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio programming as we roll into our 19th year on the air here in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is second Saturday, which means that my good friend Ron Wong is on the line. And Ron, this has been fun, hasn't it? I mean,
it really has. And, you know, you're starting off talking about what's happening here in Tennessee. Duck season opens this morning in Reelfoot.
Yep.
Going and talking to Sarah Pauley about the state of Missouri and everything she's doing for it. Oh, so awesome. And, of course, talking with our friend Jeff Sprague on the MLF tour, and Cody Huff, fresh out of college, winning tournaments already on the FLW Toyota Series. It's really MLF Toyota Series now. And then talking with a champion out of Missouri that lives in Texas, winning $80,000 plus there at the Crappie Expo, and now getting to talk to another champion who won the tournament, American Crappie Trail Tournament at Ross Barnett, and Josh Jones. And I'm going to tell everybody right now.
What?
If you want to learn how to use a live scope.
Yes, we've talked about that
today.
He's Mr. Live Scope.
In my opinion, one of the finest live scopers there are.
Well,
Josh Jones.
I'm not even sure that's a word, but we'll put it in there, though. I'm going to talk about.
I like it.
You like it, don't you? Well, hey, Josh. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? All right.
I'm doing good.
All right. Now, what we turned out, as Ron pointed out, and again, folks, Ron's got these posted on my website, lroutdoors.com. All the photographs from the tournament at Ross Barnett, but it was the Josh and Josh show. You and your buddy Josh Reynolds. 28.0 pounds down at Ross Barnett. So talk about the American Crappie Trail, Josh, because I know you got you a boat out of it, you got some money out of it. What's this circuit meant to crappie fishing?
Man, it's the real deal. It's as close to a big bass tournament as you're going to get.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
The people are just awesome, the camaraderie between the anglers, and you know, and you're fishing for a lot of money and a boat. So that definitely, you know, adds some incentive to going out and fishing with your buddy for a week, you know.
Looking at these standings, it was close. Man, 20.01, and the second place was 27.98. Now, it's been a long time since I've done math, but that's close. So
it was a nail biter. You know, watching that scale, I was nervous.
Every fish.
You sat in that hot seat for a couple of anglers, and that's not fun, is it?
No, it's not.
But the end results is what counts. So talk about the win down at Ross Barnett. Josh, you and your buddy, have you and Josh Reynolds been fishing together for a while, or?
So last year at Grenada Lake, last October, American Crappie Trail was the first time we ever fished together. We just showed up.
Oh, come on.
And we had about 4 hours to pre-fish, and we ended up leading the tournament day one and finished in second place. But that was our first time to ever fish together. But, you know, we have a lot in common, and he's a good friend and a good person. So it definitely is nice to have a partner like that you can spend a lot of time with on the tournament trail.
Well, what?
I think he was more excited than you were winning the tournament.
Well,
yeah.
I think that we could look at that. If you go to Josh's Facebook page, it's pretty interesting. Got some great photographs and everything. In fact, he's got one we'll talk about a little bit later when we get through talking about fishing. We'll get to my main thing here, deer hunting. But Josh, you're out of Oklahoma. And you're going down to Ross Barnett. Had you fished Ross Barnett before?
Never fished it. I read about it.
Read about it. All right. I like a guy that reads. That's good. That's good here.
Yeah. just do the Google search and do the YouTube and the crappie.com and all that, and just learn about how it fishes, and I learned that it fished a lot like Millwood, the lake that I spent
Arkansas.
a lot of days on.
I know where Millwood is. Yeah, I'm an Arkansas guy. Yeah, so I know where Millwood.
Going into it, I knew I'd have a chance to win. So,
did you have an object that you shot at? I mean, 28 pounds. When you go into a tournament, do you say, "Hey, this is what it's going to take to win," or do you just go in there and bite your nails and do the best you can?
I just go in and do the absolute best I can. Everyone has those stories, tournament, pre-fishing, where they're catching huge stringers, and
yes,
and I'm not, and I'm like, man, where are they finding these big stringers? So it kind of messes with your head a little bit. So all you can do is just go catch the biggest 7 you can, and we had some really good days pre-fishing, and we had some really bad days. So going into tournament day, I had no idea what to expect.
And you come out with a victory, and you come out with a new boat, and you come out with some money. You come out with a lot of, I think, carryover to next year, as Ron will say, because the trail itself is so. Ron, how'd you describe it? I mean, it's just growing with leaps and bounds.
It really is, because where they were giving away prior to this year there in the American Crappie Trail Tournament a Ranger RT 188C boat with a 115 Evinrude.
Yeah.
It is now, they're giving away a brand new, like for this year, a 2020 RT 188C boat with a Mercury 115 4-stroke engine on it, trolling motor, and a graph.
All right.
And the money's gone up. And although this has been a very trying season for the American Crappie Trail, just like all the other ones, where a lot of people haven't been able to participate, it's still growing. And, of course, to get to see people like Josh do what they do, they help elevate the crappie industry. And Josh, I know that you're encouraging people, hey, if you want to do it, jump on in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The live scope especially makes it just so much fun to get out there and fish.
Well, talk about using that, because you're the third angler we've had on here this morning that's talked about the live scope. Talk about that and what it's meant to your career and others.
Oh, well, I've been running it since pretty much
day one.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Before day one. I got it before it was even on the market, and I knew immediately how special it was going to be, and that's when I started making the videos and the tutorials and talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what got me popular, and that crappie side of things kind of exploded.
Yeah.
And in the past year, I'm getting into the bass side of things, and it's really exploded on the bass side of things. But I've kind of took a step back. I'm not just going to give out every bit of information for free anymore. I lost out on a lot of potential winnings on the crappie side of things.
Yes.
So I'm going to do things a little different this time.
Well, that's serves you well. And before we let you go, and I got to talk about the deer. I mean, okay. I mean, you're probably going to be out there hunting this Saturday morning. I'll be out hunting right after the show here. You were fortunate enough to take a beautiful whitetail with his bow. It scored, I don't know what it scored, field dressed at 205 pounds. Okay, that's 3 of me, I think. No, that's not right. No, but talk about your love of deer hunting.
Deer hunting has been my passion since I was 9 years old, and last year, 32 years old, was the first year I didn't kill a buck since I was 9, and that's because I had knee surgery. So this year I'm going all out this year.
Well, you've already gone out. So do you hunt there in Oklahoma near your home or something? Or
I live in Tulsa. I hunt in western Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, you're probably hunted. See, I went to school in Fayetteville, something called the University of Arkansas. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but
Woo pig.
there you go now. Hey, Ron, you can hang up now, Ron. Me and Josh will just talk a little bit woo pig here a little bit, but there are some big deer in that part of the state, the western part. I know. I've been out there and hunted some of them. So go to Josh. Tell him what's your Facebook. Go to your Facebook page. You got it posted, right? I saw it.
Josh Jones Fishing.
That's it. That's all you have to do, folks, and you can see it right there because it's a beautiful deer. They probably have some more before it's over with. But, again, congratulations, Josh. Tell your buddy Josh Reynolds also for your success, and keep up with Ron Wong when you're out there on the circuit. Okay, Ron needs some help. So
yes,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. Have a great day. All right, buddy. All right. Thank you.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks.
See ya.
All right, Josh Jones. Let me tell you about next week's show before me and Ron close it out with a quick fishing report from Ron Wong, as only Ron Wong could do it. Frank Barton and John Gordon will be in the studio next week, so you know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about ducks. We're going to talk about ducks.
I love ducks.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what's going on in West Tennessee duck-wise. Hopefully we get Joe Benedict on. He's the chief of wildlife for the Tennessee. If not, we're going to get somebody from Tennessee. Luke Naylor is going to be on with us from Arkansas. He's going to talk about the Arkansas duck hunting season. And we've got a couple of surprise guests on that you'll also know. And you know it's third Saturday, which means Frank Barton will be is our co-host. And we'll go over to Little Red River and talk to the good folks at Lindsay's. Ron, quickly, before we get out of here, fishing-wise, it's been up and down. Got a little cool spell now.
We got a cool spell, and it'll probably continue to be cool, which means the water temperatures will continue to go down. Most of our area lakes right now are experiencing mid-60 temperatures, which is driving bait fish to the back of the coves and creeks. Go shallow. A spinnerbait will work well. Topwater baits will work all the way until it's 55 degrees.
Amazing.
So put you on a sexy dog as a stick bait that works very well. For you crappie fishermen, the crappie are moving a little bit shallower. They're moving and staying around cover where there is bait fish, and you can just pick them off. Some of the things that they're eating really well right now is a bait called a Slablicious, which works very, very well. The Strike King Lightning Shad works well.
Yep.
My big tip for you there on crappie fishing,
what?
With some of the rain that comes in, it might stain the water up. Get away from your shad colors. Go to your chartreuses and pinks. Things like hot chicken or any of those kind of baits. They're good baits. That's what I would do.
People, he's not making this up. He's not reading it on anything. It's all coming off the top of his head. Slablicious. I'm going to go get that for breakfast today. I think I will.
It's good.
Slablicious. Ron Wong, we thank you, buddy. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Folks
you
out there.
Stay safe.
Yeah, remember, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. What else, Ron?
God bless
the USA.